Hello everybody, my name is Nigel and you have reached Älkëmï. These are your weekly quickies for the week of December 20th through the 27th. It's a very short window of time, so the information will be very abbreviated. I'm going to shuffle for each sign in warp speed. You might as well stick around through that because it's going to be very quick. And I'm going to lay out your cards and then we'll have a brief discussion about it and we'll move on. If you'd like something more in depth, the 2024 readings are coming out any day, and the December readings, I believe, are all out now. So I will see everybody on the other side. Taurus, happy holidays. You have a lot of potential in this spread, Taurus, especially for a quickie. But here we have, in your oracle, you have the gentleman, which might be you, or it might be somebody close to you. It's a male figure in your life, or it could be you, and you also have the dog. So this male figure, if this pertains to you, this male figure is a very loyal human being, somebody that you can trust. Honestly, it could be your dog too. If you're a male, you could have a dog that you really love. So to keep it simple, it honestly could mean that. So you have here also, you have the 10 of good cheer. So this is the 10 of cups in tarot, and the 10 of cups is the potential for love. There is something underfoot here. If you don't have love in your life, there is somebody you're thinking about this week, somebody that you feel is your perfect match, somebody that you feel is the one. They're on your mind heavily this week if they're not right by your side. You do have the six. You have the 6 of candles. Yeah, see, now this is reversed. This would be the 6 of wands. It's reversed and it's right next to this 10 of cups. So you might feel there's some of you that are not with the person that they care about, they really would like to be. This is a victory that you haven't won yet. This is something that you aspire to. It's something you really want in your life. You do have 2 aces and they're both upright, Taurus. You have the ace of gifts and the ace of canes. This is mental and this is physical. So this is a beautiful energy to have around the holiday season. It just is. It's clarity of thought. It is new potential for sure. And when I can't help but think there's potential here. If this is a relationship that you're thinking about, that looks like there's potential here. And at the bottom of the deck, you have the death card. And the death card is absolutely beautiful. I mean, a lot of people are afraid of the death card. You shouldn't be. The death card represents change. It represents closing out one cycle and moving into another. There's somebody that's heavily on your mind if you're not with this person already. And some of you aren't, as illustrated here. Some of you definitely aren't. But you're starting to get this clarity of thought. You're starting to get this clarity of purpose around this situation. So I'm going to pull one more card for you. And you have the 7 of Swords reversed, which is great. I mean, if you're going to pull the 7 of Swords, let it be reversed, damn it. So yeah, the 7 of Swords is, the truth is, I'm really getting strongly that there's 2 things here, okay, for 2 groups of people. You may have been lying to yourself about this relationship at some point, Taurus. You may have felt that there was something about this that you were wrong about in the past, something that is bubbling up to the surface. 7 of Swords could be a card of lying to yourself. This is reversed now. You're starting to see things clearly with this this Ace of Swords here. You're starting to see things very, very clearly. The death card is right around the corner, which means the death to an old way of thinking here, an old way of doing things. There's something going on. Perhaps you're planning on gifting somebody with something. I don't know. For the other half of you, I do think that there might have been this character that was in your life that you may have either discovered who they really are, or you've gotten rid of them in some way, but you felt they were up to no good, and you were right. And you have here somebody in your life that is willing to be very loyal to you. So all in all, this looks like a great holiday, a very introspective holiday for you, Taurus. I really hope that Santa brings you everything you want. Namaste. Happy holidays, Taurus. Hello, Aries. Welcome to your quickie. You have here the stork, and the stork is obviously an impending messenger of some kind. It could obviously mean the obvious thing, right, like a pregnancy, but in many cases it just means it's a harbinger of a message, and it's usually a nice message, usually something that you're waiting for. So you also have the death card here, which is you're closing out a cycle, and I think that you're closing out, you want to close out a cycle. You are absolutely thinking about your year, next year. You're thinking about the end of this year. You're thinking about all the things you'd like to do away with and all the things you'd like to improve upon. And all of that is very normal this time of year. So you are, with the death card here in its upright position, closing out a cycle and starting a brand new one. You're putting an end to something that you feel is long past due. You have something here with the Knight of Canes coming towards you. You have something coming towards you here. Something fast moving, to be honest with you. You do have the Eight of Gifts, so of course this is a very busy week for you. And yeah, I mean, that's true with pretty much everyone. At the bottom of the deck, you have the King of Gifts, and that would equate to the King of Pentacles in Tarot. So yeah, you have somebody in your life that's going to gift you with something really nice this holiday season. So you are looking to end something. You do have something moving towards you. And with the stork, I do believe these two cards go together. There is something coming, Aries. Perhaps it's something that this person is bringing you. But there's something pretty fast moving coming for you. And when I say that, I don't mean it in a bad way, but it's something that it looks like you want. You have here the Seven of Canes, and you know, that's like the Seven of Swords. So the only warning here would be is to watch your wallet. I'm hearing watch your wallet. I don't know, like if you're out shopping or if you're doing something, just be mindful of your purse or your wallet at all times. There's something near you that way that wants to take from you, and it's a light message. And as long as you keep an eye on your wallet or your purse and you're mindful and you don't get so wrapped up, because this is right next to the Eight of Gifts. As long as you don't get so wrapped up in being busy, you need to always mind your surroundings, because you don't want that to dampen this beautiful energy that's heading towards you, you know. I'm going to pull one more card for you, Aries. You have the Three of Cups, and the Three of Cups is inverted. So, yeah, you do have a mixed bag of nuts here with the holiday cheer. There is somebody that could put a damper on it. I really believe it has something to do with the Seven of Swords person. I'm wondering, is it a robber of actuality or is it a robber of good cheer? When this card comes out, with this card being the last card that I pulled, I can't help but feel there might be a family member that is the killer of good cheer. We all have one. We all have one. I still am not getting something terrible that will ruin your week here, but I do see it as an issue. The larger issue is you being busy and receiving this gift, okay, and ending something that may need ending. And you know, you never know, it may have something to do with this family member here, or this person around you. There is someone around you here, Aries. There is someone around you that's not, it doesn't have your best interest at heart. Could, like I said, just be a damper on the holiday because of their personality. But on the lighter side, you do have all these great things to look forward to. You have somebody bringing you a beautiful present. You have something coming. And I'm going to put that right next to the king. And you also have busyness, which is to be expected this time of year. And this thing is moving quickly. It doesn't look like it in this picture, but the Knight of Canes is the Knight of Swords. And the Knight of Swords moves damn quick. So definitely look out for something really good coming. And, you know, keep an eye out for this character here too. Either way, have a beautiful holiday season. I will see you next year. Hello, Gemini. Happy holidays. Let's see. Remember, this is a very short window of time. Now, overseeing your whole reading, you do have the heart. And the heart is obvious, right? This is your heart. This is your love life. Perhaps somebody you love is on your mind. Perhaps your love life is on your mind. Perhaps you're sharing this holiday with someone. Here we have the King of Canes, and although this could be an Aquarian for sure. The King of Swords is typically an Aquarian, but at the same, it could be a male or female, but it also could be, many readers look at this like it's also Gemini. So this is either you showing up in your reading, or it's somebody that you love showing up in your reading. It's right under the heart. So for many of you, you might be involved with Aquarian, another air sign. You have the Eight of Gifts reversed, so there might have been some cancellation of plans here. There might have been something that you wanted to do that you haven't done. There is definitely some of you that prefer to be busy, and when you have time to think, it doesn't suit you because you turn into the Eight of Canes here. The Eight of Swords is somebody who is in a mental prison. So yeah, if you're not busy, you might overthink. When you overthink, it's not good. It's just not good for you, Gemini. You have the Father Christmas here, which is the Hermit, and this is in reverse. You're not getting the time. You know, it's odd. Gemini readings are so interesting because there's always two things going on and they oppose each other, right? Here you have no time. You don't really want introspective time here because introspective time makes you feel like you're in a mental prison. But here you have lack of introspective time and you're not happy with that either. So it's odd. But then again, it's not odd for a Gemini reading. Here you have Seven of Good Cheer, which is what your desire, your heart's desire is to have choices. You feel like you have no choices. You feel trapped. You're feeling trapped in some way here, Gemini. The King of Canes here is right side up. He's looking straight at us. He's right under your heart. I do think you have more choices than you think you do. But this is the mental condition of some of you this week. You may feel like you're of two minds, right? Yeah, here we go, right? You have the Two of Pentacles. What is that? He's balancing two things. You're of two minds. You have two things going on here, Gemini. And, you know, it's not anything to speak of. It's not like anything terrible is going to happen this week. It's just another week in the life of a Gemini, right? But you do have something on your mind here, and you have someone on your mind here. And whether this is you or whether this is someone else, you do have something on your mind. And I think it's best to at least use this time, instead of getting bogged down in the choices or the lack of choices or the feeling trapped and all that, just try to really figure out what it is you want. I'm getting the strong feeling from these cards that this is a spread of someone who doesn't know what they want. They want one thing 1 minute, and another minute they might want something else. And as a result, there's problems. And if you look at it from a purely selfish point of view, right, it's just better for you if you could make a decision and just come clean and be clean. And when I say that, I mean be mentally clear, right? And this way you have the gumption to go on. You don't feel trapped. You feel like you have made a choice and you can go on and maybe get some of that inner peace that you're not getting right now. because I see somebody with no inner peace at all, no matter how they look on the outside. And this Two of Pentacles, this juggling, it's just not working. I really wish you all the luck. If you're looking for a longer reading, the 2024 readings are coming out soon. Gemini's was really, really cute. Really, really interesting, I should say. Your readings are always interesting. They never disappoint. Also, I think the December reading for you is already out. So if I don't see you soon, I will see you next year. Happy holidays, Gemini. Hello, Cancer. Welcome to your holiday reading. This is going to cover the 20th through the 27th. So let's get started. Overseeing the reading, you do have Scythe, which is, you know, it could be the end of something. It could be much like the Death card, except, you know, you could be feeling some loss here. You could be feeling some loss. You have here the List reversed, which is basically the Judgment card. And the Judgment card reversed, you may have exercised some bad judgment here. Or someone may have exercised some bad judgment. You're feeling something here. Let's go along the reading and we'll pull it all together here. You do have the Queen of Good Cheer, which is the Queen of Cups. This is reversed. This could have something to do with someone in your life who is emotionally unavailable to you, or you feel alone somehow. What you want is to feel like the Empress, which is the Matrona, but you want to feel like the Empress. If you're female, if you're male, you might feel like you want an Empress. You want someone to love. You want someone to cherish. You want someone to, you know, put on a pedestal. For those of you who are female, you would love someone to love you like this, but instead you have this character. And it's the same for the men, honestly. You have somebody who's not available to you, like the way you have somebody you have the Nine of Good Cheer. You have someone who is pretty happy, but they are, you know, by themselves. But they don't look miserable, but they look contemplative. In my opinion, this is a contemplative reading. At the bottom of the deck here, you have the Nine of Canes. So whoever's reading this is, and, you know, obviously not everybody is going to relate to every reading, but whoever's reading this is might be feeling a bout of depression, might be feeling, this could actually mean a cold too. This might mean that you're sick. But underneath that, even if that is a cold, even if you are sick, there's something else going on here. There's somebody in your life that's emotionally unavailable to you and is making you feel bad, making you feel less like an Empress. And if you're a male, this person is not the Empress that you thought they were, but it's what you want. Your heart's desire is this. And what you're getting is this. And so whoever's reading this is, you could be very contemplative this week. You could be very thoughtful about what to do next. Because the Scythe shows us that there is loss here. At least a feeling of loss. A feeling of feeling not so good. You have Judgment, see? So here you have Judgment reversed. Somebody might have exercised some bad judgment, but you know what? You're crowning this with good judgment. So with this contemplative energy, Cancer, I would really think about things. I would really think about how this is making you feel. How is, you know, we're at the end of the year. How has this made you feel for the last 12 months? Or has it been 12 years? I don't know why I said that. Wow, I wonder if one of you has been involved in this situation that long. But let's narrow it down. It's the end of the year. Take stock of the last year of your life. Ask yourself, if you need to write things down, write the column of things that this person did that made you very happy. And then in this column, write the things that they did or didn't do to make you feel bad. And nobody has to see the list. Nobody's going to see the list. So you could write whatever you want. You're not going to get judged for it. You're just going to see in black and white what you're dealing with. And really try to do a good job with this, because I think whoever's reading this needs that. I really wish you the best. The 2024 readings are coming out very, very soon. You click notify on the video. I already have them up as a premiere. And if you're interested in your December reading, I believe that's out and you could watch it. Either way, have a beautiful holiday, Cancer. Namaste. Leo, welcome to your, I guess it's your holiday reading. This is going to cover the 20th through the 27th, short period of time. So, you know, crowning your reading, you do have the bouquet, which is gifts, happiness, love. Great holiday card. For some reason at the beginning of the week, you might not feel yourself. This is the King of Candles reversed. I believe that's you. You're not, there's something that may go on. You may wake up not feeling well. It's very, very brief. It's not anything to worry about, because here you are coming up in your reading, right side up and ready to go. You may get off to a slow start, but my God, you're just heading in, especially with this Knight of Canes here, heading in to the sun. And you have the Three of Gifts, which is you working on something. You might be, and obviously this person is working on something in private. So there's something you may be working on that you're either not sharing with many people, or that you're doing, you might be just working on it by yourself, even if people do know. So here you have the Knight of Candles. So perfect. You know, you go from an inverted wand to an upright wand. And underneath, what do you have? You have the Two of Cups. So I wouldn't worry too much about this week. If you start off a little slow and you start off a little not feeling too good, you certainly make up for it the rest of the week. My God, Leo. I just did your 2024 reading, and I don't think I've ever seen a better reading in my life. I mean, if I didn't love you, I'd be jealous, right? This is for Leo. So you have the Death card reversed. If there's a cycle you're looking to close out, Leo, and it looks like there is a cycle you're looking to close out. You're looking to end something and start something new and go full force. This isn't going to be the week you do it, but that's okay. This is the holiday week, and you're not supposed to do anything drastic or major like that. You're supposed to enjoy yourself, and my God, I do see you doing that in spades here with these three cards, actually. These four cards. So whatever happens in the beginning of the week, take heart. Your week's going to improve substantially. Happy holidays, Leo. Namaste. Hello, Virgo. Welcome to your holiday reading. That's what it pretty much is, right? It's a short window of time. It's the 20th to the 27th. So let's see. You have two really good cards here. You have the Gentleman. So there might be a man in your life that is prominent in this reading, or that might be you. So you have here the stars, and that is hope. That's definitely a beautiful, beautiful omen. You have the King of Pentacles as well. So if this is indeed a male figure in your life, he's coming bearing gifts this week. Prepare for some beautiful future fulfillment here. There is definitely fulfillment here, especially at the bottom of the deck. You have the Six of Candles. So between the Six of Candles, the Star, the Gentleman, and the King of Gifts, I think that you are going to have a good week here, Virgo. You do have the Five of Gifts inverted. So you might have, this could mean one of two things. You might have felt the pinch of the holiday season. That pinch that you might have felt before is now over. You don't feel that this week. This week is a good week for you. This is another meaning to this card, is that you might have felt isolated by this person. You might have felt abandoned by this person on some level, but this week they are going to come through for you. You have here, you have the Six of Gifts, which means, you know, you're not going to be working all that much. Instead, you're going to be celebrating here, and you have the Three of Good Cheer. You also have the Strength card. I mean, this is a really good reading. It looks like you're going to have a great week. You really are. Whatever went on before this is going to be quickly forgotten if anything negative happened. You have the Strength card. Somebody, I really believe the Strength card, it could be a Leo. It could, I mean, this could be so many different things. It's a gen pop reading, but this is a strong figure, somebody who is very strong in your life this week, and very, very positive in your life this week. This is a great reading. And you have the Five of Swords reversed, which is great, because if you were arguing with this person in the past, or if you felt defensive in any way, that is not happening this week. This week is all about love, gifts, strength. I mean, you see the cards. I'm not making this up. It's just beautiful. Very nice energy. There's really not much to say past that. If you'd like an extended, there is the December readings that are already posted, and the big 2024 readings are premiering. So give a look, and please have a beautiful, beautiful holiday, Virgo. Happy holidays. Hello, Libra. Welcome to your reading. It looks like you're going to have a really nice holiday. So you have here the Heart card with the Birds card, and that's you up in all your feels here, for sure, around people that you love, or at least around a person that you love. It looks like people. You have here the Queen of Pentacles. You might be feeling the holiday pinch as far as money, which is to be expected. And it, like I said, this is a very short window of time, so don't worry about anything negative that happens. But you have the Six of Candles. I'm sorry, the Six of Canes reversed, which could mean there might be a kink in your travel plans. If you have them, there might be a kink, flight delay, or some kind of problem with travel. Or it just simply might mean that you're not traveling at all, but there is a problem with travel, or there is a lack of travel here in the card. You do have the Three of Canes reversed, which is great. You any kind of heartache and problems are a thing of your past, at least for this week. You're either putting it on a shelf here, Libra, or you're healing. You have right here, you do have, there is a King of Wands character in reverse. So in the back of your mind, you might be thinking about somebody from your past, but it is a very small part of your week, because you do have the Two of Candles here. I mean, this might be communication between the two of you, for sure. It definitely might be communication. It might be, somebody trying to perhaps make plans to see someone. This person doesn't look like the best person in the world, to be honest with you. But you know, he is or she is part of your week, even if it's a small part of your week. But here you have the Six of Gifts, which is beautiful. This is nostalgia. This is, I mean, family, with the Family card here, and it looks like you're really having a nice week. It's really beautiful. I don't even know why I bother doing these readings so far, for the most part. I mean, some people have had a couple of problems, but most people are putting whatever problems they had aside for this. And I think that is very healthy and a beautiful thing to do for the holiday, just for yourself. There might be, you might be putting you might be working on something here, Libra. You might be either thinking about changing something up in your career, working on something on the side, but you're putting it on hold this week as well, which, you know, honestly, there is nothing here that I think is abnormal. Of course, you're putting it on hold. It's the holiday week. You're probably busy. You're probably around people, family. At the very least, you're planning to do things here. I really don't have anything else to say. I don't know why. I just got this feeling that I should pull a card for you. Let me pull one more card. So far, this is the first time this has happened. So let me see. One card for Libra, please. One card for Libra. There's somebody out there that needed to hear this. Ha. Libra. Beautiful card for this week. Beautiful card. Okay. You're going to be gifted with something this week, Libra. Stay open to it. It's going to be a beautiful week for you. If you're looking for a longer reading, the 2024 readings are coming out. You just click notify on the video. I already have them premiering. And if you just want the month long, that's out already. I will see you next year. Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to your quickie reading. This will cover the 20th through the 27th. So it will encompass your holiday if you're celebrating. So here we have the stork. So it might be a very literal thing where somebody will announce a pregnancy, or it might just be something that you're anxiously waiting on. You might be anxiously waiting for something this week. It could be something that you're getting in the mail. It could be something, a decision of some kind. But there's something you're waiting for, or, like I said, somebody's going to announce a pregnancy. You do have the Six of Candles. So, yeah, I mean, this is reversed, and this is something that might have been going on in your life, either at work or in a relationship where you felt a loss of victory in some way. You felt like there was something that went wrong, in other words. It's on your mind at the beginning of the week. It might not have happened this week. It might have happened recently, but this is on your mind at the beginning of the week. You do have a tower moment that has been averted, at least for now. This thing that happened may have woken you up, and you may have wanted to close out a cycle. Close out a cycle meaning change your job, change your relationship, a friendship, that something happened and it made you actually consider closing out a cycle. Now, you haven't made a decision to do that this week. Like I said, this is a very short window of time, but for this to come up like this, it's something that is on your mind. Here you have the King of Pentacles, or gifts, in this deck, which is great. This is somebody who somebody that's in your life. It could be a male or a female who is very generous and very kind and good for you. It's a good thing that this person is in the center of your reading. You do have the Two of Gifts. You are going to be busy balancing different things this week. And you, at the end of the week, you have the Wheel of Fortune. So there is something that's going to change this situation here for you, Scorpio. And it could be an idea that you come up with, or it could be something that actually happens. But it's something that will occur to change your mindset and change your direction. And it's a good thing. It's upright, and it is a very good thing. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Page of Good Cheer, which is nice because it's right above this King of Gifts. So you might have a person in your life that you will have a romantic interlude with, somebody that you think highly of, somebody that thinks highly of you, which is really nice. You might be waiting on a message. Like I said, you were waiting on a message here, and it might have something to do with this thing that happened. You do have that on your mind heavily. And you have, look, see, there is something clouding your good cheer this week. You have something to be happy about with this King of Pentacles and this Page of Cups, right? You have something to be happy about. But you feel like you're juggling a lot of different thoughts. And this over here this is the end of your week, so you're going to change direction here. But you are feeling a lot less emperor-like this week. And you also have bogged down thoughts. Your thoughts are a little clouded. You feel like you're all in your head. Something has you all in your head here. Somebody might be using their position of power in your life against you. The Emperor reversed, that's usually what it's indicative of. It is the sign of Aries. It doesn't have to be Aries for this reading, but it is someone who is Emperor-like. Usually the Emperor represents a person of authority in your life. Could be a parent, could be a boss, could be somebody at work. But there's somebody in this position who was using their position against you. There is an untruth here. The Ace of Swords is the sword of truth, and it's reversed, and so is the Emperor. So I would have to say that this has something to do with that. This too shall pass, Scorpio. This is just a very small snapshot of time. If I were you, instead of concentrating on this, concentrate on this, because this is your future, and this is so much to be thankful for in the present. I wish you all the luck. Namaste. Happy holidays. Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to your week-long quickie reading. Let's see. Okay. You have the Fish, which is beautiful energy. This is really nice energy heading towards you this week, but it is coupled with the Snake. And so you have beautiful energy coming towards you that is giving and warm and really, really nice. And you also have a snake in your midst. There might be somebody in your life who is not what they seem. You are stepping into some strength this week. You're going to feel strong for this. I get the feeling this is something you already know. You're feeling strong this week, okay? And it is right under the Fish. So you might have an interlude with someone. You might have somebody being very nice to you, a really good situation, a nice feeling, coupled with a feeling of the Seven, the Snake, the Seven of Swords. It kind of like energy like that. You do have a reverse cup under this. So this is somebody who is not what they seem. But it doesn't have to be romantic. That could be somebody at work, could be somebody in your family. It is the holidays after all. You do have the Five of Good Cheer, and this is right next to that, and it's you looking at certain things that are broken in your life and not looking at the things that aren't. And you at some point this week, you're going to focus on these broken things. And of course, the advice here is to stay strong and step into your fire energy. This is the King of Wands, right? No, I'm sorry. This isn't the King of Wands. I'm such an idiot. This is a Christmas deck, so I'm looking at it like I have to really look at it differently. This is the Emperor. This is even better. So yeah, this is fire. It's still fire energy. You're being asked to be strong. Step into this Emperor-like energy. Walk with your head high. Do not get caught up in this feeling here. Your feelings are going to ebb and flow this week, it seems. It seems like there is a reason for it. There is somebody in your life that is, doesn't have your best interest at heart. But you do have at the bottom of the deck the Eight of Candles, and that is a beautiful energy of moving forward. So between the Eight of Candles, the Strength card, and the Holly King, it's all fire energy. So you could have fire highly aspected in your chart. You could obviously just be a very fiery Sagittarian, which makes sense, but you have a mixed bag of nuts here this week. There is an undertone of something else here, but there is more than enough really good cards too. It looks like you're going to have a good week, but you are going to have something on your mind that is making you uncomfortable, making you feel uneasy. You have the Tower reversed. Here we go. So yeah, I mean, this could have been a mini Tower moment for you, but you managed to avoid it. Whatever it is, you're managing to avoid the Tower moment. There is movement here in a direction away from this. The Eight of Candles is the Eight of Wands, right? The Eight of Wands always means a direction, a different direction. You're moving in a better direction, a different direction. With these fire cards here, I would say that it trumps all this. The bad stuff is to keep it in mind. Keep it in mind. Understand that it's there. But put it on a shelf for the holidays and concentrate on all the good in your life. You have a lot of good here, Sagittarius. Have a great holiday. The 2024 readings are premiering now, so click notify on them. And the December readings are out already. So I will see you probably next year. Namaste. Happy holidays. Hello, Capricorn. Welcome to your reading. Let's see. You do have the clover. You pulled the clover as your overall vibe for this week, which is good. It's luck. It's money. So if you're expecting money, I guess you're going to get it. You do have these two cards inverted. It's the Two of Candles and the Page of Gifts. And in my opinion, this is you just putting certain things in your life on hold. You might have a side business or some work you need to do. You may have some planning that you need to do, but you're putting it on hold, and I don't blame you. It is the holiday season after all. You are going to have a feeling of justice this week. This also might represent a child, a Libran child. If you have a child who's a Libra, he's front or she is front and center. But others of you will feel a sense of justice. There's something happening this week that's going to make you feel like karma is on your side, like if some karmic thing happened to make you feel like there's a sense of justice here. You have the 10 of good cheer, and it is inverted, and so there is going to be a part of you or a part of your week where you feel like you don't have what you want to have. You're not exactly where you want to be in life. It's going to be a passing thought, but at the bottom of the deck, honestly understand that this is the devil. It's the Krampus, but it's the devil, the Krampus in this deck. It's the Christmas deck. But the devil has come out, and the devil in a Capricorn reading is always good. It's grounding. It is your energy. And with the money card here, I really think there's some justice coming your way, and it has something to do with money. You're going to feel vindicated. Something's going to happen, but you are going to have a tinge of sadness here about something that is going on as well. Show me for Capricorn, please. Show me for Capricorn, please. Just one more. There you go. Thank you. So you have the Page of Swords. There might be some messages. I see you're putting everything on hold this week. You might be cutting someone off as far as messages. You're not messaging the person. You're not doing your work or your planning. And this isn't you being depressed. This is you just saying, okay, I'm putting all this aside and I'm going to enjoy my holiday. This is something you should probably put aside too, because that is some sadness that you're feeling about a 10 of Cups situation that you thought was a forever situation, and something happened, and it's on your mind for some reason this week, and it's the holidays and it's normal. But just please understand that you do have all this luck coming your way, and you are stepping into your power as a Capricorn. You should definitely listen to your 2024 reading. It was awesome. The premiere is up now, so just click notify on that and it'll let you know when it's completely available. Your December reading is already available, and your birthday pick a card reading is up. So I hope you enjoy all your videos. Happy birthday, namaste, happy holidays, whatever it is you celebrate, Capricorn. See you next time. Hello, Aquarius. Welcome to your reading. This is going to be from the 20th to the 27th. Very short window of time. Your 2024 readings are premiering now, so click notify, and your December readings are posted. So with that said, let's get to it. You do have the garden. You might be going to some sort of event this week, which doesn't surprise me. This is a holiday week for many people. So you might be gearing up for an event or going to an event. You are experiencing some downtime here with no movement. It really looks as though you were going through something here. You have the Five of Pentacles inverted. You have the Eight of Candles inverted. Lack of movement, but feeling not as isolated or abandoned, or perhaps you were having money problems. You're putting all that aside this week. You're striking a balance here. And this is the Temperance card in the Christmas deck. So you are striking a balance. You're trying to put the bad stuff away, put it aside, and bring in the good stuff and stay at the bottom of the deck. You're staying strong here. You do have the High Priestess inverted. So there are things that you don't know. And this has been coming up a lot in your readings. There are things you don't know. By the way, this is Piscean energy. You also have Leo energy, and you have Sagittarian energy here. But there are things you don't know. I think that these are things you're putting aside this week. You're going to concentrate on the good stuff. And I don't blame you one bit. There are things that are going on, and I think that I'm really getting the feeling that there are things you don't know. There are things you don't know, and it's not like you're dumb to it. You're not. You're aware that you don't know them, but you're putting it aside this week, or at least for the better part of the week. And you're enjoying your holiday, which is actually a very good idea. You do have the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords came in sideways, so there are messages that may or may not come through this week. There's something that may come through for you. There's something that may come through for you in regards to this issue, but it is literally up in the air. There is not. It's not coming in one way or the other. It's a maybe. It's like one of those maybes. And right under there, you do have the Holly King, which is the Emperor. You might be stepping into a certain type of. I hate to say mask, because I don't think Aquarians wear masks. I think that what we do is we take whatever's bad and we logically put it in a box and put it on a shelf so we can figure it out at a later date, and we deal with what's right in front of us. And what's right in front of us is the holidays, and maybe we have to stay strong for other people. Maybe we just want a break from all the madness, but there are problems here. And there are things that you don't know. There are things that maybe you want to say that you might or might not say. Right now it's up in the air. But you are really trying to keep your balance here. With the Temperance right in the middle, you're trying to keep your balance. You're trying to keep your sanity. If your 2024 reading was pretty interesting, Aquarius, I would definitely listen to that if I were you. I wish you a very Merry Christmas, and I will see you last week of the year. Namaste. Hello Pisces, welcome to your quickie reading. This is from the 20th to the 27th, so it will encompass Christmas if you do indeed celebrate it. Here we have, starting out your reading, it looks like you do have a nice, bright, beautiful week here. You're overshadowed by the sun, and there is a lady involved here, so it could be somebody that you're romantically involved with, or it simply just could be a female relative that is somehow important in this reading. You do have here the five of good cheer reversed. So whatever it is that was on your mind, or whatever has the potential to be on your mind that's negative, you are putting that aside. You're instead making plans, and nice plans, perhaps plans with family. You have choices here. You know, with the Seven of Good Cheer, you have many choices of what you can do, and you have the Knight of Good Cheer, which is offers. So you might have a lot of offers to spend the holidays with this one and that one, or be around a bunch of different people, which really looks like nice energy. You have the Page of Swords reversed, which your defenses are down. You are putting things aside. There might be some things that are on your mind that you are putting aside this week, which is good. Very good energy, especially for a water sign. I know that you guys can live in your heads a lot. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Empress. It's fertility, it's beauty, it's Aries energy, but more than that, it is ripe. It is something that's ripe with beauty, something that you could have something on your mind that is extremely fertile with positivity. If you're thinking about starting a business in 2024, perhaps this is at the bottom of the deck. So it's something that's there in your future, but it's not this week. It is something that might be on the back burner. It's something that might have been a passing thought. It's something that you might be putting aside this week just to enjoy your holiday. Or it might be something that's coming after the holiday in full force. But this is something that is lucrative. So it's either lucrative and fertile in a love way, or it's lucrative and fertile in a business way. I'm for some reason getting online something or other. So let's see. Show me something for Pisces, please. Show me something for Pisces. You have the Eight of Wands, and the Eight of Wands coupled with the Empress is movement towards this fertile energy. You absolutely have something cooking here, Pisces, and it's going to be positive for you. I don't know if you've told anybody. I don't know if it's something that you've shared with other people, but it is something that's coming, and I'm really glad to see that. I did do your 2024 reading. It's really cool. I mean, I thought your reading was great. It's premiering now, so you can click notify on the video, and I think your December reading is definitely uploaded. So I guess the next time we meet will be the last week of the month, which would be a very abbreviated week. Namaste. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, and Happy Kwanzaa, and whatever it is that you celebrate. Happy holidays, Pisces.